Hey everyone, I'm Israel Cortez Hernandez. They call me El Niño, and we are here at the Kennel Boxing Gym.
Joel Ciabno, I'm 23 years old. I'm a professional boxer here at the Kennel Boxing Gym.
So I'm Juan Delgadillo here at the Kennel, amateur fighter.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Mazariegos and I'm an amateur boxer.
Hello, my name is Antonio Briseño. I'm 18 years old and I'm an amateur fighter.
Hello, my name is Oliver Barajas. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Hayward, California, and I'm looking forward to starting my amateur career this year.
One of the most memorable things, not a couple of months ago, almost half a year, I had this fight, this amateur fight, and this guy was a little heavier than me, was a little taller than me, and then before the fight, I fight and I lost it. I lost the other fight, so I guess this guy was really confident and everything. So he was kind of picking on me, and so when I was walking to the ring, he was on my side, and he was like, "Oh, nice gloves," and then plus, but my corner and my teammates, they were there, and they, totally got my back, and so I ended up beating this guy hella bad because he was being funny.
The process of achieving, just coming in here every day and grinding, seeing how I'm developing, putting my talent against someone else's talent, and proving to myself that I can do this, that I belong in this sport. I think those are where I really grow, inside the gym, outside of the lights, behind the curtains, where no one's looking. I think that's the most memorable part for me.
My best memorable moment that I've had boxing is winning my first belt at Beautiful Brawlers in 2013. During the fight, I gave her 2 standing 8 counts in the 3rd round. And I think if the fight would have gone on longer, I would have got a 3rd standing 8 counts and stopped the fight. But since the rounds are only 2 minutes, I only got to give her 2 standing 8 counts. I chose that as my memorable moment, winning the belt, because I put in a lot of work to win that belt. All the sparring sessions, the early morning runs, all that paid off, and I got my first belt, and all my family was there to cheer me on, so that was the best memorable experience for me.
One of my most memorable moments here at the gym is when I had to cut weight for my last fight. I had to cut 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and it was hard. I couldn't really eat anything, and I was struggling to get my weight down, and I got it down. I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and I don't think I could have done it without my team. I remember I would weigh myself at the end of the day and be disappointed because I'd only lose a pound or 2, and my team really pushed me. So if it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't have been able to lose those 20 pounds in that 2-week span. And I did it, and I won my fight, and I'll always remember that, just because my team always had my back, and they were always constantly checking in on me, making sure that I was on track and making sure my head was in the right place.
So my most memorable moment here at the Kennel was starting, and I was fresh in the class, and I was here with my teammates, Kim and Selena, a few other kids named Jordan, and we were just having fun doing the exercise. They were killers, but remember, every time I look forward to coming because it was always a fun time.
My most memorable moment was in Fairfield, California. I was 17 years old. I fought a 25-year-old. Everybody thought I was crazy, but I ended up pulling off the victory.
My most memorable moment here at the gym has probably been sparring with amateur Juan Delgadillo. One of the greatest, guys I've seen out there. Really great at 141. Just sparring with him has always been nice, and it's hard and it's rough, but it's really good work.
One of my goals, first of all, I used to do MMA before I joined the Kennel Boxing Gym. I used to do MMA, and I always had this thing to fight professional, but since MMA was really popular in UFC and stuff like that, so one time I was shopping around here close to this gym, so I found out about this gym, right? So I joined this gym. Finally, I started doing amateurs and everything, and now since I'm doing my pro debut, I'm gonna, I'm like every single fighter, every fighter that competes and trains boxing, the main goal is to become a professional, and why not champion someday? Why not? But that is gonna take a lot of work, a lot of dedication. in a lot of time.
My end goals in boxing, my goals right now is to be able to provide for myself and make a living from this, provide for my family. You know, I don't see why that's not something I could do. I work hard, I dedicate myself to the sport. I gave up a lot at a young age, so I don't see why that's not something I can accomplish. But I really don't see myself getting out of the sport of boxing. Even as I get older, maybe I'll become a trainer or a coach or some type of strategist or commentator, but I really can't see myself reaching an end to boxing. I think boxing is going to be a part of my life for a long time.
The end goals I have in this gym is to make it to the 2016 Olympics, and our coaches are trying to get a bigger gym, so hopefully we get that bigger gym.
My end goal for this gym really is just to make it known, like Mayweather's gym and Freddie Roach's gym. Everybody knows their gym because all the champs and fighters come out of there. So I want Kennel Boxing to be like, when you think about boxing, you think Kennel Boxing Gym. And I want to see my whole team and my coach and my family here just make it to the top.
My goal here at the gym is to make my coach and my cousin proud, try to meet their expectations as a fighter, try to make it to the Olympics.
My goal is to become a world champion, and by accomplishing that, I need to stay dedicated, stay committed, have sacrifice, and be strong, and always give it 100%.
I have some long-term goals, but my short-term goals for this year, 2015, is to start my amateur career and get some fights for the team and hopefully some wins.
My goals for the gym is pretty simple. Boxing is my passion. As long as I got a place to share my passion with others, help teach the sport of boxing, and help people get in shape, help them reach their goals, I'm pretty happy with that. Anywhere else where it goes, you know, this is a plus.
My end goals for this gym is really to create world champions in the professional league of boxing. You know, that definitely will show that our quality and our type of training here is solid if we do produce a world champion from our gym. But for the rest that are just here to you know, just learn the sport of boxing, I guess the end goal for that is just to keep having different people come in and learn and get to know and love the sport of boxing, because sometimes the sport of boxing, you know, a lot of people look at it as just a violent sport, and really it's not all about that. Once you learn how to fight and you learn how to box, you'll find that especially the young teens, they stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? And they're not really willing to going out there picking a fight, because you know they'll have more self-esteem. You know what I mean? And they have more courage in knowing that they know how to fight. They don't have to feel like they have to prove themselves. So you know, if we could just keep providing that type of service, helping people lose weight, feel good about themselves, build their confidence up, you know, that'd be a great end game for this.
There's no real end goal here, right? What I said before is that I'm always aspiring for the next level, right? Not just in my own physicality, but in my own mental state. And same with this business, same with this gym right here. Kennel Boxing Gym is something evolving, something always growing, looking for greater fighters, looking for the next big thing, right? And if that branches out to a next generation of great fighters, if that branches out to a next generation of great, you know, bikini competitors or muscle building people, whatever it is, greater golfers, it doesn't matter, right? What really matters here is that we're always striving for greatness, always moving on to the next level, and always going to another place that you never thought you could ever actually go to, right? So something I like to always say to people, shine on, because nobody can ever tell you never to chase your own dream, right? Those are the people who gave up on their own dream and they're trying to stop you from getting your own, right? Keep striving, keep working hard, always on the grind, hustle hard, or go home.